Children, welcome to the world of science. In the previous session, we have learned about the different types of bonds and their functions. Today, in this session, we will study about the different types of joints, muscles, and their functions. Do you know what is a joint? A joint is a place where two or more bones connect. Joints help the body parts to move. Next, what are ligaments and cartilage? Joints of the bones are held together by strong tissues called ligaments. At the joints, the surface of the bones are covered with soft elastic tissues called cartilage, which protects the bones from wear and tear. How many types of joints are there? There are two types of joints, movable joints and immovable joints. Joints that help in movement are called movable joints. Example, the joints of knees, elbows and hip. Joints that do not move are called immovable joints. Example, the joints of the skull except lower jaw. Let's learn about different types of movable joints. There are four types of movable joints. They are hinge joint, ball and socket joint, pivot joint, and gliding joint. First one, hinge joint. Hinge joints are present in knees, elbows, fingers and toes. How can they move? They can move in two directions, up and down or backward and forward. Second, ball and socket joints. Ball and socket joints are present in hips and shoulders. Ball-shaped end of one bone fits into the cup-shaped socket of another bone. This type of joint allows movement in all directions. Third, pivot joint. The pivot joint is present between the skull and the neck. This type of joint allows us to move our head sideways, upwards and downwards. Next, gliding joint. The gliding joint is present in raised angle and between any two vertebrae of the spine. This joint helps the bones to slide over each other. It allows our back to bend, twist and turn. Do you know what is the next part of the body that allows us for movement? Yes, muscles. What are muscles? Muscles are made up of bundles of fibers that cover the bones. In our body, 600 different muscles are present. How do muscles attach to the bones? Muscles are attached to the bones through strong, tough bands called Tendons. Based on their functions, muscles are of two types: voluntary muscles and involuntary muscles. What are voluntary or skeletal muscles? Voluntary muscles are the muscles whose movements can be controlled by us. Muscles of hands, legs, arm and feet are the voluntary muscles whose movements can be controlled when we walk, run, play, dance or lift any object. What are involuntary muscles? Some muscles are not in our control. These muscles are called involuntary muscles. Two types of involuntary muscles are present in our body: smooth muscles and cardiac muscles. Smooth muscles. They are present in the walls of food pipe, intestines, stomach and blood vessels. Next, cardiac muscles. They are present inside the wall of the heart. Cardiac muscles pump blood throughout life to different parts of the body. How can we take care of our bones and joints? Healthy diet, regular exercise, and proper posture are some of the factors that helps a lot to keep our bones and joints healthy and strong. For healthy diet, we need to include food items that are rich in protein, minerals and vitamins so as to make bones, joints and muscles strong. What are the sources of proteins? Milk, egg, cheese, fish, meat, beans and pulses. What is the role of proteins? Proteins help in growth and repair of the body. What are the sources of vitamin C? Citrus fruits, green leafy vegetables are good source of vitamin C. Fish, cheese and egg yolks are source of vitamin D. What is the role of vitamin C? Vitamin C helps in repairing the cartilages in joints. Vitamin D helps the body to absorb the calcium present in food. Calcium is the most important mineral needed by joints and bones. It helps in the formation of bones and teeth. What are the sources of it? Milk, curd and cheese are rich source of calcium. Regular exercise keeps the bones, joints and muscles strong and healthy. Yoga makes our joints flexible. Physical activities like running, cycling, skipping and swimming keeps the bones, joints and muscles fit and healthy. What is posture? What is the role of it? Posture is the position in which we keep our body while standing or sitting. We should keep our back straight while sitting or standing. A bent back puts burden on the backbone and joints. This may lead to muscle and joint pain. While walking, keep your chest out and hold your head high. Now, we have completed Chapter 2, Skeletal System. Thank you. God bless you.